Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode we got things started in the Fire Temple. Thanks largely to help of Yonobo here, we are ringing some gongs. We're on the hunt for the final 3 of a total of 5, and I hope that we'll get that accomplished today. The first 2 came relatively easily, so I can't imagine that we'll have a whole lot of difficulty in assessing or massaging the other 2. But then again, I'm kind of going the opposite direction from them. We're trying to get to this one, and as you can see here, there is a host, a bevy, a multitude of tracks all over this, and we are presently going this direction. In part, though, I suppose, because I didn't investigate this area very much. So instead of, pursuing our main objective, I'm taking a slight detour just to make sure that I didn't miss any treasure. It might not be the most advisable course of action. Goodness gracious, thankfully we have this rock here and we can ascend up into the location I was trying to reach in the first place. So yeah, totally happening exactly as I intended. What's up, man? What you looking at over there? You looking at that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. There'll be no gazing in my vicinity, all right, Chungus? You get out of here. But a strong construct bow, we had the room for it. Where were you, Yonobo? Popping up off the ceiling like frickin' Spider-Man here. And a good thing, too, that we came over here because we get rewarded for our exploration with a chest containing a diamond. Wow, yeah, super hot freaking dog, that was worth it. How do we release these dudes? These dudes being these 2 things here. I suppose I could just, dig it up. Why bother with the safety features if you don't have to, huh? Now we can head back the direction that we are meant to go. Let's take a quick reference to the map. So we are going to head this direction, and maybe I should. It's gonna loop around here and send back. It's like an endless loop in a way. Maybe I should hop out once we get to this turn and glide over to this. I'm a little uncertain as to what the game wants me to do, but that's my first move. And of course, if that bears no fruit, I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve. Namely, number 1, shed a few tears, of course. Yes, complain, perhaps, but we'll find it out one way or another, and ultimately that's all that matters. Let's jump. Ooh, that didn't work very well, did it now? Okay, well, the tears are coming. Oh, the tears are coming. No matter. We will stifle the tears, and we will climb the side of this wall. Probably not necessarily what we are intended to do, but I think we have the stamina for it. And at the very least, we'll get a bird's eye view. I mean, what is a bird's eye view anyways? A bird's eye, is it just from up high? Like, does someone really tall always have a bird's eye view? The NBA players perpetually hold bird's eye views because their head's up in the cloud. I don't know. Either which way, we're gonna be elevated very much like Magic Johnson himself, except maybe a little bit taller, and hopefully then we can garner some sort of new perspective on the area. This is gonna be tricky right here. Just jump. Oh, good job, Link. Good job indeed, my athletic specimen. Oh, you're earning yourself a treat after this. I'm going to feed you a raw bird drumstick, and it's going to be immaculate. Fire Temple, floor 3. We've made it. Kind of. Now we've fully made it, and here is where I was trying to get to. We reference the map once more. The thing is actually on the first floor, but I feel like we need to get into it from here. Even if that's not the case, the other 2 terminals are here. Oh, no, one's way over there. Okay. But 4th floor one is up that direction. Okay, maybe we should assess that one first. I'm just going to poke around this. Yonobo, I have something for you, buddy. Come hither, my friend. Yes, break this. Very good. Ooh. Well, that's handy, I suppose. That grants us access to utilize the cart system. It'll get us over there. And that'll take us to that terminal. Will it actually? Because is that 4th floor? That's floor 5, so that's all the way up there. Either which way, I think that's probably the best direction to go. Because this doesn't look necessarily beneficial to us at this point in time. We probably need to get even higher. And I'd rather just take the carts. We can clearly game it a little bit by just climbing and using ascend and stuff like that. But that's not necessarily the best idea, in my opinion. While it will still produce, a good, it'll make a success, we will accomplish the goal. I also quite fancy the puzzles that Zelda games hold, and that if we just skip over them, well, that's not a whole lot of fun. And I'm not gonna skip over you. Well, I will. I'll skip over your dead body. Come here, buddy. You gonna try and fuse with something? That's illegal. There'll be no fusing today. Get out of here, Satan. My goodness gracious, this dude has killed me twice already, and I'm not ready to make it a thrice. We've done the doodle. Very good. Now give me your spoils. That was a Captain Construct 3. Okay, so, hey, it makes sense that it was a little bit more difficult. Plus 25 fuse power, that's very nice. And we get a hydrant, rocket, and ×2 for our troubles, as well as, what is this bow? Mighty Construct? Take that, please. Don't really want the Flame Emitter Club, but I do want the chest that this demon, this foul beast, this cretin was hiding. Arrows, very good. We definitely used a fair amount on his body anyways, so I guess it makes sense that we replenish those. But what does this do? I don't have a weapon. I broke that on his skull. Okay, we'll do the Black Boca Reaper. What do we got here? That opened this? It's an elevator. What does that mean? So that goes down. Okay, I guess that just helps us get back up here because that doesn't seem like it grants us access to anything that we already haven't yet explored. But that's fine. What? This is like a shop sort of thing. Now that I look at it, this is adorable. It's a almost forgot a spoil. Give me that hydrant. All right, it's mine. I need it. All right, I'm quite warm in here. I'm not particularly suited to existing inside of an active volcano. Excuse me. All right, now what? Yeah, I was gonna say, now what track is going to be the proper track? It is this one, because this one on the right, that is, gonna make you do a big plunge into the molten lake below. All right, and we are not Gollum. We are not chasing the one ring down to the pits of Mount Doom. We instead are going to say nay and go this way. Although this way doesn't look like it has a lack of problems either. I don't know. We'll try it out and let the chips fall where they may. At the very least, we'll learn something, right? And I think that's as good as anything. Get up here. Yeah, it's as good as anything, right? Either you succeed or you learn. And that's just a fact of life, all right? You either succeed or you learn. So don't take any sort of slight from failures. Because truly, are they failures? If you learned something, I'm learning how to jump around on a rather precarious position. Not necessarily something I was trying to practice today. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. I was thinking that might be a button. Tolan? Yes, I would very much like your assistance in, well, I guess I could walk on this. Whee, hot dog. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, is that another big one? I think that's another big one. Or maybe it's a medium one? What are you? That's a big one. That's a number 3. All right, ordinarily a number 2 is the only thing you got to worry about. This is a number 2+1. You're going to have to take the handicap stall for that. Okay, let's make a big jump here, Tolan. Thank you. I need you to position me this way, because we're going to try and get the scoop on this demon. Get the scoop on the demon with an ice arrow. Let's bore some fruit last time. Ice arrow this boy. Come over here. Freeze a beezy. Get out of here, lemon squeezy. Oh, it's almost too easy. I do love the ice arrows. We are running out, however. Excuse me, I'm slurring my speech here. I swear I've been drinking coffee all morning. I'm feeling the effects. No, we are running out of the ice chew essence, so we probably should be a little bit more conservative with our, displays of affection as it relates to that particular item. But it works, right? And that works. I guess I could have shot the arrow from over there, but we're over here. Maybe we were not meant to come this way at all? Maybe, baby, I don't know. Ooh. The minecarts have established a relationship. How adorable. But I want to ring the gong. The gong is over here. Anything else that we should concern ourselves with? It doesn't look like it. This looks like a relatively simple Ultra Hand task. We'll bring that over and attach it. Okay. That's very well and good, yes, but... Oh. How do we pass through this wall? This immovable object, how could we? Oh, goodness gracious, it's open on the right. Well, excuse me, I'm just gonna check myself in over here. And this chest is very well hidden, but I am not without eyeballs. Therefore, I found it. Arrows again? Indeed. Goodness gracious, I'm not without the predictive capabilities of a savant. An all-seeing savant, that is. Now, how do we get where we're trying to get to? I thought this is where we wanted to be. We want to be here but up. Here but up. So I guess we are meant to continue on because these tracks over here do continue forward. And what was the purpose of this at all? We could have just climbed. Ooh. What was the purpose of that? Yonobo, could you, like, launch up that? Where are you at? Let's go. Can you get up there? Yes, you can. Very well done, buddy. And what do we get for that, though? We have a block that we can climb. Oh, but what do we do with this block? It's a massive block. Taking it anywhere would be a little bit cumbersome. So I can't imagine that it's going to be required for anything very far away, right? Surely they don't want us to place this in a minecart. You'd wear out the bearings. It'd be atrocious. You'd have to take it into the shop, and who's got time for that, right? There's a kingdom in trouble. The Princess Zorodol is suffering in the past, and we can't be bothered to go to Ace Hardware. So I don't know what it wants us to do with this. These things, there's one there and then one right here, look like they want to spew water or magma or something, and I had half a mind to anticipate one of the two coming down from the ceiling when I released that block, but I got no idea. So we are going to go this. Look at this. There's more bridge piece. More bridge. More bridge. Why do we need more bridge? We will climb the bridge just to say that we used it. But we actually need this cart, and I guess we're just going to move on upwards, since that seems to be where the... well, there's more bridge over there. Why is there so much bridge? Whoa! Yonobo, I have more for you to assault. Come hither, my dither. Please, I require your assistance. Look at that. Look at that stone. It is for you! Okay, you want me to assemble this, don't you? Well, I see how it is. I need to pull this. Oh, hold on. I think I see what I need this cube for now. Actually, that's going to be to connect that. Very good. I'm so glad that you know I knew it all along. Really, this is... I'm just fooling you guys. I am a... oh, I just know it. It's fine. Okay. Anyways, does this actually reach? It might not be what we need to do. I don't know. We're gonna see if it works. Let's put it very much on the edge there, and then this on the edge. That's not good enough. What are we gonna use, mine carts to attach it or something? Can we rip this off of the ground? I don't think so. I think we can only break the seams that are glued like this. Okay. So I guess, well, maybe we can do it like this. Come here. Can you? Very good. Well done, my friend. Now, what do we get for our troubles? Zonai device? A rocket. That's it, really? You know, that's kind of unceremonious. I expected more. We could climb. We could climb. And it looks like maybe that's what we want to do? How else would we get up there? I was thinking that there were tracks coming back because I mistakenly was considering this, like the upstairs. But then you look, it's this one. It's the one that oh goodness gracious, I'm pressing the stick too much. It's the one that's right there. So I think that we might be best suited climbing right here, actually. Maybe that's what the purpose of destroying that was. So let us ascend. Link, grab the freaking like 0.5 millimeter outcroppings that you can find on this slab of a wall. It's really impressive, actually, how he has the finger strength to just dig into like the tiniest little grooves on the wall. Tell you what, I have a hard time holding a coffee mug, and that's got a freaking ring for my hand. That's got something for me to slide into, and I put 4 fingers in that. He put 4 fingers on a wall. I'd be sliding like on a friggin' hot summer day on the slip and slide. It'd be atrocious. I'd be splattered on the floor below. And the princess, well, goodness gracious, there wouldn't be a princess anymore. The princess would probably be staying in the past. Get up there. Golly gee, friggin' Williker. That horn reminds me of Earthbound in a way. I'm not certain what part of Earthbound, but that sound effect really... I feel like I remember it. Okay, we have ascended properly, and yeah, we just ring this bell. I did use the cube. Where is Yonobo? Yonobo? Dude? Where the crap are you? We need you up here, man, to do this thing. Yonobo! There you are, goodness gracious. The roly-poly. Get that gong. All right, that's 3 of 5. We've got 2 more, 40% to go to unlock the hatches and open the door to where we will confront the boss of this temple. Very good. Let's take a quick look at the map now. So there's one on the 4th floor, one on the bottom floor. The 4th floor is going to be the one we do next because I believe that this track here connecting where the 4th one is and the temple, or not the temple, this building will help us drop down into there. So we just got to figure out the right way to go there. Obviously, this is not correct. No, it's not going to work for me. We're going to go down. Whee! And my ship is still here. Very good. You come with me. And before we set off on our mission, I'm going to follow the track real quick. So it's going to lead us to here. And then we'll want to take... Well, shoot, we could take this one then, couldn't we? And this one will drop us here, maybe? Because, yeah, it looks like it goes up. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens. Of course, there are yet things that we will... We moving? Why are we moving? What's happening here? What's going on with this? Barely off the track or something? What the... We were stuck on the edge! My goodness gracious! Now, we should be good to go. There we go. Come on, Yonobo. I need you in case, anything tries to assault us. I will then fling your rocky body at them. Golly gee williker. Ugh. Makes sense now. Why there's hooks. I might have known. Okay. Well, let's just do that the right way then, perhaps. Goodness gracious. If I was a little bit more perceptive, then we could have avoided this issue altogether. Thankfully, though, it wasn't too much of a problem. Things like that have happened before. If you've been watching the full LP, first off, thank you. I think that's awesome, and I really appreciate you. But second, you would have known that this same sort of situation happened way back at the Great Sky Island. Okay, so the left one is not the one we want to be on. That one ends. Let's go underneath and around. And this one will be the one that works. I think. I hope. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to like hop back and forth or something crazy. And I'm not necessarily equipped for that mentally. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The only big problem there is that we lost our fan. And I do have some, but as you can see there, 3's not a lot. I'm running out. I'm going to have to go get some more here at some point. Attach that there. Let's do this, man. We ready? We're ready! Yep, I was going to say, are you still going to do the same thing even though we're on a different sort of machine? The answer is yes. We'll have to try and look as far forward as possible so that we don't get caught unawares. But it looks like it's going to stop us here anyways. So that's all well. Look at this. A treasure chest, and we don't actually... This doesn't connect in the way that I thought it did when I looked at the map, but that's fine. Because we got a ruby, which is definitely worth our time. Anything else that matters here, really? Nothing that we can affect over here. Can't actually even ascend through that because that's far too high in the air. Let's check the map once more. So I want to be, I guess, on the other side of this wall, which means I want to be back on this track or this one. I could probably float down and get here. So I'm going to do that. Or at least attempt to. We'll see. Oh, I shouldn't speak so boldly. Goodness knows that I haven't proven to be capable of doing anything other than squealing this whole time. But this worked out pretty well. This dude is still gone. Thank goodness. Very good. So, that's the elevator. We don't want that. We have the ability to go over here, but that's actually where we already were. We want to get up one. So I guess we need to take this cart. What do these switches do, though? What do these switches do? These oftentimes are helpful. No longer helpful. Okay. Come down. And you? What do you do? Oh, ooh, I see. I need to go this way, though, first. So we will keep both of those effects in mind for later. Presumably, we'll go over there, then use one of them to go up here, but we'll also have to use one to cross from there. Something over that direction, which seems like something we should concern ourselves with. Shut off, please. Thank you. Nothing over here, though. This actually just takes us back. We need to go up a floor. Okay. So now, I guess, is when we use our arrow to hit this thing. Well, what the crap? You kidding me? Did it do that every time and I just didn't, like, pay attention? I could have sworn that it raised the other direction. What if I hit it once more? I don't... Okay, whatever. That's there. I'm just gonna leave that like that. I don't know if I just forgot which way it went in the span of like 6 seconds or if it pulled the fast one on me. Either which way, we can get back over there using this track, and then we can go up, and that'll be a good... So we'll do that. Man, what's happening here? There's all sorts of craziness, man. I don't understand it. We could also go over there. What is over there? Doesn't look like much. Is there a chest or something? There's a button. We'll investigate that in due time. Right now, it's not that time. It's me time, not you time. So we'll do the who time. Get over there. So I suppose we'll be getting both of these final two things relatively quickly here because I think the fourth one's right up there. The fifth one's in there. So we're here. We're off to a good start. Even though I don't necessarily understand these things as much as maybe I thought I did, things are working out okay. And there's no timer on this, right? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, let's go up, baby. We'll get that. Get back in the cart, Link. Goodness gracious. You're gonna sprain your ankle. You fall from this sort of height. It'd be awful. You'd have to get a doctor's note, and then you'd have to call in sick to work. Oh, we're doing a loop-de-loop. This is gonna take us around and in? Around just endlessly? We meant to launch this at something? I want to launch it at that. That seemed like good to launch it at. I might try again here. Ooh. What just happened? We just accumulated some resources. Beef amongus. Here I go. At least we're continually going in a circle here. Because I can't aim. I've got to lead it a little bit. Thankfully, this is far closer, so we can just... Oh, shoot. That should have counted. That should have counted, too! Oh, it's gonna make me spin around here for half an hour. I'm getting sick! I'm getting sick! All right. We're doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm sick of riding around on Mr. Bones' wild ride, all right? Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm gonna vomit in the parking lot and go dance with some pandas. And no one wants to see that. But I do want to see this thing destroyed, all right? For whatever reason, I don't know, it calls to me. That thing's very much still having a good time. It calls to me, like, look at it. It stands there with an ominous glow saying, destroy me! Destroy me! Yonobo, can you do it from here, my friend? Oh, goodness gracious. Yonobo. Gonna go. Into the lava. Where'd you still sitting down there, dude? Yonobo is gone forever. All right, well, that's relatively disappointing. No matter, because it looks like we can actually get a better shot at this from over here. I probably should have considered that first. I mean, look at this. It's like perfectly set up for it. Yonobo. Yonobo. Yonobo, come here. What are you doing? I need you, man. And we got to get up there, too. There you are, Yonobo. All right. Let us destroy this. Very good. What is that, a chest? It's a hydrant. Oh, I see. And there's more hydrant here, which is good. So we're just going to let that hydrant that's not ours continue to spawn platforms. You know what I'm saying? Because then we don't run out of charge. It don't run out of the battery. The Zonai juices will continue to flow until we have enough platform to ascend. All right, that's our big friggin' stony magma bridge. It's gonna take us right up to the musical instrument that we desire. Yonobo, you're behind me, right? Right? Golly gee willikers, you big lumbering buddy. I do love you.
Here I go!
But I don't know if I love you as much as I love Tullin. Oh, you don't want to get on this, huh? You afraid of magma ramps? There we go. Either which way, it's fine because you rolled up it and knocked the gong. Opening the second to last mouth. One more. One more mouth. Very good. Because one is the loneliest number. Can we have one of you guys? I know you two are having a lot of fun down there. Roaming around, traversing the location. But I'd like to have one of you. Yeah, I'll just take this one instead. You're immobile. Now you can become mobile very much like your friends. It's gonna be lovely! I guess we're gonna need this track right here to do so. But there's still a couple things I didn't explore. I'm a little concerned about. We can't actually do anything there, can we? There's a whole gap in the chains. How do we solve this one? Do we need to hit that and though it's behind a freaking guard? Because these on the side don't actually do anything, I think I've discovered. Well, it doesn't do anything, especially if you don't hit it. Let's hit the grain. Yeah, that does nothing at all. Okay, so there was another switch off this direction where we could have flipped the lower switch to go this way. Oh, shoot, I'm all turned around. Where am I? I think it's down there. Down in... No? Hold the phone. Where am I? It was adjacent to where we ascended. Where the heck did... Whoa, I'm gonna get run over here. Where did we ascend from? Over there? I've got to get my bearings here. Okay, so we came up here through that, but there is also this thing over there, and there is a chest at the very least, so I'm going to go investigate it, but more importantly than that, there's this switch. What's this switch do? Something good for us? Something probably really good, right? No, it does nothing at all. Oh, isn't it great? Well, it's fine. We're here anyway, so let's take the chest and see what that does for us. Strong Zonite Shield. 26, that's pretty solid, but we already have 4 of those, so we'll leave it in there for some other adventure. The next, iteration of Link that comes by here can have it. So we've got to move this thing. When I was flying over here, I did notice there was another thing above us, though. However, we do have techniques. So we could actually withhold the technique of the arrow and thus eliminate our need to waste any, but this doesn't help us necessarily either. Okay, so I do have to go that direction. Undoubtedly so. Okay, so we need a way to flick that switch somehow. If we come to... I see you now, buddy! You can't hide from me! Your big gray and red glow just screams. Destroy me. Alright? And I'm gonna do exactly that. Well, once I get unstuck here, of course, my one nemesis, Angles! Now, is this going to actually rest? Is this long enough? It doesn't look like it will be, actually. I'm waving my flipper here, and it's not touching both of these. However, maybe we could just launch Yonobo? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I rearrange this in a way that... we'll take this one off. If I rearrange this in a way that makes it a ramp, perhaps we can just launch him. That should be high enough, right? Structurally sound maybe a little bit more to be desired, but it's fine, right? No one ever said we needed to have an engineering degree to play this game. Goodness gracious, they did say you need to know how to work the gyro controls in a way that benefits your course of action, of course, mind you, but all things in time, right? All things in time. That should do it. Is that angled enough? That looks good to me. Yonobo, please get up here. Please get up here. Please get up here. Yonobo, I require your services here. Can I get close enough to use you?
Here I go!
Gosh darn it. We need to rearrange this real quick. All right, I need to find a way to encourage you to get up on this. Like Tolan comes along because he can fly. And you can do the super good jump, too. Come here. Get closer to me. There we go. Now I can grab you. Very good. Now you're up here, right? You're not up here. Gosh darn it. It's nice to launch you. Oh. You're almost up here now. I'm going to launch you again, dude. And then maybe you'll end up here with me. Yes, you are. Well, you went underneath it. What you doing underneath it, man? That's not right. Gosh darn it, Yonobo!
Do it!
Get out of here. All of you freaking pieces of crap. Get out of here. Go away from me. I'm going to try it with one small piece. Maybe we can do it just with one ramp. Maybe I'm overthinking this entirely. You ready, dude? Go. Perfect. Look at that. It did work. And now the power of Tolan will help get us over here. Maybe. Oh, this little outcropping looks like we can stand on it to regain our stamina, though, so we should be just fine. Maybe we can actually even ascend right here? Yes. Barely. Anything to help, all right? Because I was a little bit nervous as to whether we'd not be able to go around that. Oh, hello. No, you need to stop. You need to sit down real quick, all right? You're getting a little too excited for me, and frankly, it's making me uncomfortable. It's too much energy, all right? Very good. Strong construct bow is what we're currently using. It's at 11. We don't want any more of that. That's fine. Now this goes somewhere. This goes down this way. But what I'm trying to do is hit the switch that's over here, right? So that we can see what that even does. Presumably it's going to help us hit this area. Is it down below us? There's all sorts going on over here. I'm getting confused again. Let's hop down. Yes, so this switch connects that. Okay, so we can leave here. We need to get inside of this somehow. This is housing the final compartment that we crave. We ascend right here. I figure getting as high as possible is going to be a good course of action. It's not always the case, right? The police might disagree, but goodness gracious, we have a permit to get this high, all right? We're the king of saving princesses. I was gonna say we're the king of Hyrule, but nope. That's just our employer. Let's try and find a reasonable way to ascend to this. The game wants us to do something that I haven't properly done. Oh, this is probably it right here, huh? No, this is where we were. I see. Well, maybe the game wants us to go this way? What's over here? Is this... We have not been over here. There's a chest, so let's do that. We're coming, buddy! We're coming to hit you in the face with an arrow! It's what you always wanted! Yay! Oh, he burns alive, and we turn on the fans. It's a whole freaking fiesta here. Complete with our own demise, of course, just like any good party. Is it a party if you're not dying? I say yes, okay, but still. Coming around the back end, you got big Chungus. You get out of here with your Zonite longsword. That's mine now. Give me all these construct pieces. So, chest. How about? Chest. Chest holding arrows. I'm 99% certain of it. Boom. Shakalaka. And it makes sense, too, because now that we're at the end of this ordeal, arrows have been exceptionally useful in triggering all of these things. I'd have to imagine that they'll continue to be useful. But what do I know? So interesting. If we were to ride the cart would take us all the way back. The cart would take us back to there. But we've already been there, and that didn't help us get the thing. Unless, of course, I missed something, which is entirely possible, but gosh darn it. I hope that's not the case. Just following the tracks once more. Yeah, that goes down. Okay, we're going to fly over here just briefly, just to see. Anything over here, anything that we would miss, because I don't want to just take the carts because honestly they're a little slow right now at this point, and I've already exhausted all that the carts have to offer in terms of enjoyment. I'm about to exhaust all that I have to offer in terms of stamina because I didn't wait for Tolan. So the cart would lead us over here. Let's get some distance here. We're going to float around this thing from afar. Wait, what is this? What is this? I missed this room. Golly gee williker, 30 minutes of groping this freaking building, and I missed the big, giant hole in the side. And this is clearly the way we're meant to go. Very good. Wow, that was atrocious, but thankfully, problem is solved now. Soldier 3 Reaper, that's a 30, which is pretty solid, better than what we currently have equipped. And in fact, I'd like to dispose of one of our two-handed weapons as a result. And it's going to be this one, because that's a weaker two-handed than that is one-handed. So there we go. Whew. Yeah, long freaking day of recording just for this episode, but it's fine. It's fine. Because we have reached what we meant to reach. Yonobo! Goodness gracious, man. Knock that gong! And together we'll all sing along a fabulous song about our tales of success and tales of excessive climbing. That's all the and other things we do all the time. Very good. We have to hit this, I'm guessing, to open our way out and get to that new open door at all, which is undoubtedly going to... But a chest, we get more arrows, huh? No, you get a strong Zonite longsword. That's a 10. We got a normal Zonite longsword, which is an 11? Oh, it's got the attack up. I was like, how does that make sense? The strong Zonite longsword's weaker than the Zonite longsword. Ooh, it doesn't make sense to me in my small, feeble brain. But it's fine because it's not meant to. Well, hold on. Just a phone a second there. What are our other things fused with? Okie dokie. So we got some other ones. This is not going to tell me what it's fused with. I wanted to see what these Zonite two-handeds were fused with, and maybe we could, like, defusulate them and make them good, but it's whatever. We'll just let that sit around, like I said, for the next iteration of Link to come do the Fire Temple. As for this present iteration of Link, well, he's going to go quell the beast that's in here giving the temple diarrhea. But that's going to happen next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you haven't done so already. Either which way, though, I thank you again for watching this episode, and I will see you tomorrow after we get our cardio in. Come on, guys. Yeah!